Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So they stare into each other's eyes. And that's the opening bell, round 1. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Nice counter. Beautiful counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place. And oh, wait a minute! Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter lands. Footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You're fighting a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Only catching air with that hook. And Manny goes down! A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Manny. And there's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter shot lands. There's that counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that. There's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That jab gets blocked. And he scores with the counter. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. Can't land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Can't score with that jab. What a punch. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Robinson in that. There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter shot lands. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Think of holding on here for a minute. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He misses with that jab. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Solid punch. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about man. Round 8, and we're off again. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? A lot of effort being exerted here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. How about that time counter shot? You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your play.
Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.